so now that we're in this search engine posing viewpoints, the first person that came to my mind was Demi Lovato when I was thinking of this assignment. I've always liked her music, but I'd heard bad rumors about her in the past, and then I heard that she was doing really good things. So I wanted to know more about her because I wanted to make sure I avoided fake news. Now that's why I said I love this search engine. It takes out all the fake news. It takes out wondering if it's true or real, because everything in this database is considered reliable information. So I typed in her name and a bunch of stuff comes up. Images, audio files, so this would be like interviews, magazines, and a whole bunch of news. So you have a lot of stuff here. I'm just going to click on a few, and you really can search through all of this stuff and get lost because there's a lot of good information. But I'm just going to click on a couple in order to fill out my graphic organizer. So the first thing I noticed was this audio file, reactions to Demi Lovato's alleged overdose, shows changing attitudes towards addiction. I'm going to click on it. Now here you already have the entire written interview. So I have lots of good stuff here. I can also listen to the audio if I would like to. And it brings me to NPR, the website that houses the interview. So I can click.
Report for the singer. Yesterday, the 25-year-old was hospitalized after an alleged drug overdose. Her family reports she's recovering. While other pop stars have covered up struggles with addiction and mental illness by talking about exhaustion or stress, Lovato has been open about her personal experience. Here's part of her conversation with my co-host Elsa Chang last year.
Rock bottom hit me in a moment where I was drinking vodka out of a Sprite bottle at 9 in the morning on my way to the airport. And I actually threw up in the back of the car service. And I had a moment where I thought to myself, wow, this is no longer glamorous. This is no longer a young person having fun with drinking and alcohol and experimentation.
Joining us now.
So I'm going to come back to my graphic organizer that I've already started, and I'm going to paste that information. Now you see on the graphic organizer actually that it says on the bottom, you have to cite your sources. Now I could just copy and paste that URL, and depending on what your teacher's requirements are, that may or may not be acceptable. I require my students to use MLA citation. And the great part of this website is that it provides it for you. So you don't have to worry about if you've cited your sources correctly or not, because at the bottom of the article or the interview, it's already right here for you. So it's done perfectly in correct format. All I have to do is copy it and paste it. Now, I might not be able to get all of my information from one article or one interview, but there are plenty available for me to choose from. So I'm going to go back out of this interview, and I might scroll down to news. Well, here's another article. And I was skimming through this before, and I was reading, and she's using her internal wicked demons and her ability to conquer them in order to help other people. So now she's using that as a platform. She really wants to help other people. And it says, my journey to becoming an advocate has not been easy, but I'm glad that I can help people out there struggling. They're struggling gain access to resources that could help to improve or even save lives. So one solution that she has found is helping others. Addiction. And then I'm going to paste and share my quotation marks. And then I can go back to the website. And I can scroll down and make sure I copy my source citation, and so on. And I hope that helps. I will give the step-by-step list of how to get to this website. And then, just keep going. Don't just pick the first ones, scroll through. Open up. So you can open up right here. It says there's 395 articles about Demi Lovato. That might be too much for you to filter through. So what you could do in the search engine, if you go up here, you put quotation marks around your person's name. Then you write the word and then you put new quotation marks and say, let's say addiction. So we're doing this up here. When you do quotation marks and then another word with quotation marks, it'll research anything that has the words Demi Lovato and addiction, and it will filter everything out. So hopefully I will have less that I have to go through. So you can see the news went from whatever 395 down to 19. So now I know that all of these articles are going to have to do with Demi Lovato and her internal conflict with addiction. I hope this helps, and I hope you guys find some good research.